Hi everybody! So I really wanted to tell you today about a smaller movie that you probably haven't heard of called Presenting Princess Shah. And this is an indie film that's a documentary. It is about two people. It's actually about two YouTubers, which I think is really cool. And it's a movie that I felt kind of a little bit discouraged lately. Ever since Batman v Superman came out, there's just been this toxic climate when it comes to YouTube. And I just feel like nobody can have different opinions, and it's just been hard, I feel like. And it can get discouraging. It really can. And so I've been a little discouraged, a little frustrated, but I know there's so many good people and I know it's still worth doing. And this movie was like the perfect movie for me to watch because it's about two YouTubers. It's about this woman named Samantha Montgomery who has a YouTube channel where she's Princess Shah. And it's just like her with her iPhone. It's like the core of what YouTube really should be, just free expression. And she writes her own music, and she sings, and she talks about her life. And she's a victim of sexual abuse as a child, and so she talks about that on her channel and different things. And she writes this one song called Give It Up. And unbeknownst to her, there is this other YouTuber named Kudaman, I think is how you pronounce it, who's from Israel. I forget where Princess Shah's from. I think it's Atlanta, I think. Anyway, but this other guy from Israel is a video mashup guy. So he takes all these different clips from all these different performers on YouTube and he combines them together to form a new song. It's pretty cool. And so he needs vocal tracks for his latest sort of mashup, and he stumbles upon Princess Shah's videos, and they have like 25 hits, which is really, really like cool because, you know, some of my videos have that few hits. And so that's what I'm saying. It just gets to the core, sort of like the good things about YouTube. And he loves her voice and he loves the song, and because Give It Up is all about how she overcame these effects of this sexual abuse. And anyway, so he uses the song and puts it in his mashup, and it ends up getting like 2 million hits. And so it's actually about, before he releases it, directed by a guy named Ido Har, I think is how you say it, who's a friend of Kudaman's. And so he finds out that he's working on this project. He contacts this woman, and I guess she's from New Orleans actually. He contacts her, and he tells her that he's just doing a documentary on YouTubers. He doesn't tell her that it's specifically on her. And so he follows her through her recording her different videos on her phone, and then to when she finds out about this mashup video, and when it gets she gets all these, you know, tweets and notifications and whatever that he's used her video. And then she ends up being able to go to Israel, be able to meet him, be able to sing in front of a crowd, and you just see how much this means to her. And it's just so heartwarming. It's so moving, and it just makes you feel good about the world. And it can, like I said, can be discouraging. And so I loved this movie. I thought it was so great, so moving. I really liked Kudaman. I really liked Samantha. I felt like both of them were very genuine, and they're really different, but you saw this bond between the two of them once they met. And maybe even before that connection of like the human spirit that he felt in her song, and then to see her sing, and her interactions with like being in a studio and meeting the performers and stuff was just so genuine and so wonderful. And so yeah, I loved it. It's one that you can view on demand. I think it's $6. So you don't have to, like, if you don't have indie films that come to your town, then this is one that anyone can watch on Amazon stream. At least that's where I watched it. Presenting Princess Shah, and it's totally worth it, and it'll make you feel good about the world. So I give Presenting Princess Shah an A. I loved it. And so let me know what you think if you check it out. So bye.